Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell. And today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1049, titled The World You Wish For. That's a weird conclusion to a battle. But whatever, I'm not the one naming this stuff. So yeah, this is one of those very close to the wrap up for the whole fight between Kaido and Luffy, and yeah, there's a lot of thoughts on it. So, anyways, let's get into this chapter, shall we? So yeah, before we get into the proper story or the chronological story, let's get to the whole Germa Big Mom situation. As we see, they're saying, what the book in the research lab is on fire. That means those two are free. So yeah, we see like a fire as we see Niji and Yunji getting back up. Like Yunji is already like this, about ready to move, as Niji is still just moving his hand. As there we see Brownie like, why is there fire here? We see the pumpkin guy be like, oh no, I'm going to be burned alive. Is that why he's here? Because he's a pumpkin, and this is fire, and that's gonna be an obvious reference to the head, to the whole pumpkin head. As then we see Anne also there, and she's, oh my god, she's in the biggest danger. Like, this is a little girl here. It's like, she actually threw a blade up, and she's in this fire. One of you siblings better be jumping to help Anne right now, because this little girl is in danger. She's probably traumatized, honestly. So yeah, this fire, I don't know. It could be Ichiji. It's just I thought we are gonna have a bit more of a fight between him and Cracker and Ranger and Cracker before this, but I guess they've already kind of infiltrated. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. But yeah, anyways, then we cut to the present with, well, not cut to the present, now we cut to the actual fight with Luffy and Kaido clashing. As then we have Nair saying, a fierce hockey clash. Who will prevail? As we see someone screaming, I'm guessing Kaido here. As we see Kaido's hand be grabbing Luffy's fist. As Kaido's like, well played. I mean, to be fair, dude, you say you weren't gonna dodge. Is there we get this fire that's just emitting from Luffy, from Kaido right now, as it's like, seems to be burning Luffy up. As then we have Kaido like, I have to hand it to you coming this far, but you'll never be able to change the world. As now he's no longer holding the files, that Luffy's fist in it. As then we have Kaido. As we have a flashback with Kaido, though, as we have Kaido, someone saying, he did that! He may only be 10 years old, but that Kaido kid is the strongest soldier around! I'm still. As we see Kaido coming from a battlefield or something, as we have Kaido with his two horns there as a 10-year-old being like, I'm still itching for more. As he comes with his combo and we also, his coins are here, still here, so yeah, from the normal thing. And also, I gotta get handed to Kaido's design, because while a lot of characters have these very generic kind of child designs, Kaido actually does look quite distinct for a child. Which got funny considering how wacky the characters are in One Piece, that they have kind of this like very generic design. So yeah, anyways, then we have 46 years ago, the Kingdom of Vodka. Russia then. Good. It's fun in Russia, honestly. It's a really nice vacation place. So yeah, as they have someone saying, our nation has no choice but to wage war. The loot we acquire is our only means to paying the celestial tribute. If we fail to do that, we will lose our standing in the world government. So that's some world building. As then we have Carl be like, why do the celestial dragons get to boss you around? And Scar's like asking, because in here he doesn't look that much older than does in the previous panel when he was just 10 years old. Maybe 13, 15 thing or so. But anyways, then we get someone saying, Kaido, enough! Don't question why, which is weird. They don't I know that it's probably because of Theo Marines or CP9 or anyone, But I feel like at that moment you more call someone to explain to him like, well, young man, let me explain to you why the celestial dragons get this tribute. You see, the reason is a very important reason because of whatever propaganda you want to put in. As then we have the king of vodka be like, we have offered you up to the navy in enlistment. Uh, as then we have Carl be like, you want me to be a government dog? Which, to be fair, you already kind of were, like working for this military. As then we have the king be like, to be blunt, our country can't handle you. I guess Kaido is too much of a rambunctious to be controlled by anyone. As then we have this marine guy be like, if you hand him over now, you are guaranteed a seat at the next revelry. Which makes me wonder, did we actually see the King of Vodka before? I know there's like that one very Russian looking guy, but I'm not sure if that was the King of Vodka. We'll check later. Other two people, this could just be a translation error. So, anyways, then we get it. Kyle screaming, "I'm not a political bargaining chip, damn it!" Which in this one he might be a bit older, but it's hard to tell because he just has his mouth open wide. So maybe he just looks a bit different. But yeah. Anyways, there we have someone on the main ship be like, Kaido escaped! And then we get Kaido's wanted poster being 70 million that were alive. Not sure if that was the first or the second one. Regardless of saying 70 million, that's pretty damn high. I mean, that's almost on the super rookie level. I guess they took him escaping up is a very big consequence. Anyways, then we see some of the Marine soldiers be like, we already caught him though. Did he really escape again? I heard he gets caught on purpose when he gets hungry. A British ship isn't a buffet. Alright, so this means his bounty isn't actually his first bounty, it's just the bounty he got after his most recent escapes. But regardless, it's just hilarious. So Kyle is pretty much just alright, so the reason why he gets captured all the time isn't because of some kind of reason, maybe the government found a new way to kill me, but no, it's actually because he was just hungry. Which honestly, considering this statement, I'm thinking this is probably when he was like 10 or so, when he was like, this 15 years old, something kind of thing. But regardless. Anyways, then we have 44 years ago, Pirate Island Philalite. Huh. We Philalite, I guess now he was around 17 or 15 or so. As we got to the pirate island where Blackbeard is right now. And some of the pirates are like, he's so strong. Who the hell is this guy? How can he be only 15? Actually, oh no, so he was 15 like I thought he was. So yes, he's 15 now. So yeah, I guess now we can just calculate how old he was to attacking, but yeah. Also, I don't know why, but this guy who he is defeated on the ground reminds me of a Lumbus. Is this a Lumbus? I don't know. It's difficult to tell. It's like he's like defeat on the ground, so it's can't tell. But yeah, anyways, then after this defeat of this guy, we have a car just walking, and then he sees Whitebeard as Whitebeard is taking a vodka, some sake, as he just seems to be like sitting on a bar somewhere, and the Carter's like, "Hey, Brad, you wanna be a pirate? Rox wants to meet you. What will you do?" So yeah, I guess Kaido like I'm not sure if YB was sent to get Kaido because by this look it just was like accidental meeting, or if YB just heard that and was like, fine, if I see him I'll ask him. But yeah, anyways, then we have Kaido being there, takes and also that. As then we have someone I'm guessing that might be like, Kaido, join the Rock Spirits! They're unstoppable now! I guess then we hold Kaido in a really high regard. If they consider a group that already has White Bee and Big Mom and Rocks as unstoppable, only know that Kaido's in it. So yeah, anyways, then we get our feel be like, Kaido, come quick, it's important. We are going to God Valley. Not sure if that's either this character might be Lin Lin because by the hat and the cloak makes me think it, but it could also be John Bart. Would that say his name John, or is it the guy who was a zombie in Thriller Bark, the Captain John? I think it was that guy's name, but I think it's probably Big Mom. So yeah, anyways, there we get some reaction, some generic parts back. The rocks have fallen. As there we get the news from the pirate island. Are you kidding? With all the monsters on that crew, I heard an animal called God beat them. No, I bet their infighting did them in. None of them were team players. So yeah, in case you're wondering if anyone knows how the whole defeat went, nope. Apparently, it was either Garp and I believe it was already confirmed that Garp and Roger, I believe, was there to have worked together to beat Rocks, and it seems to also be their infighting. So we'll see on that front. As then we have someone screaming, "Don't screw with me! Where the hell did you go, Kaido?" As there is someone screaming. Not sure if that's Lin Lin. Kind of difficult to tell, but it seems to be the same person who spoke there. But I'm not sure for 100%. Uh, maybe it is Lin Lin. Maybe it is supposed to be Lin Lin, but again, difficult. Maybe it was John or something. I don't know. Maybe I mean I would say that there was a pirate that had ulti and page one, and they were given to Kaido because of their respect. Because I think they were said to be on the same crew. So maybe this guy, that guy. I mean, it makes sense if you ask me, but I don't know. It's difficult to tell. At least in the anime, it's gonna be we are gonna have this character's color scheme, so we'll be able to know. But anyways, there we get the old hack that I do know the names were confirmed, but I don't remember another old hack that was Orochi's grandmother, I think. But anyways, then we have this old hack be like, 10 years have passed since that incident, Kaido. You are now known as the embodiment of brutality. Kyo, 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 kyo. If you study history, humans have always resorted to brutality to solve the world's problems. It is fun to watch, honestly. But then again, humans are just like any other animal. Survival of the fittest is our true nature. More or less. So yeah, and then we have Kaido when he's a bit older, as he seems to like just not be starting his pirate crew because it looks. We see Kaido there sitting on a throne, King there next to him with his right hand, or no, I think this is supposed to be his left hand right here. As we have the pirate flag there, as Ultra there. Is this like recruitment or something? Because this guy, because now he's like, hey, like hack, get off here. This is for pirates only. But anyways, they have Kaido, his a lot older form, be like, couldn't agree more. From now on, everything will be revolved around the four members of the Rock School. More or less true, except Shanks become one of the youngest later, but it was there that Shanks become one of the youngest a bit older. But yeah, still more or less true. I mean, Big Mom and Kaido became emperors. Not sure on the other two who were before Kaido and Shanks. And Jones has and one other crew members also got the treasure below only second to One Piece. And the fourth member that what was his name? The guy who had that movie around him was also on the members, and he fought in Marineford against two of the animals. So yeah. So anyways, there we have the old hack saying, "Weapons shape the world we live in. With that in mind, I have a proposition for you. Kyo 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 kyo." As then we get to I'm guessing the Onigashima or in Tuwano. Different to say exactly, but I think it's supposed to be just a generic Wano place, although it could just supposed to be a. I think it's just supposed to be Onigashima after it was immediately done. As then we have Kyle be like raising his numbers like, let's show all these peace-loving nobles the harsh reality of war. Yeah, as like yeah. As then Kyle screams, one's worth can only truly be gauged in battle, where everyone is equal and in anarchy reigns free. So yeah, I guess now we explain why everyone is just competing amongst themselves left and right. But yeah. Anyways, then we have Kyle be like, Yamato mentioned Joy Boy. Not sure how that brat learned his name. As King is right there as next to him, or about his mask, by the way. I guess this is them being private. As then we have King listening to Kaido, as Kaido's like, apparently Oda wanted to open Wano to welcome Joy Boy. I guess Yamato revealed all this. I guess she was just screaming things at him. Because, like, if Joy Boy is the same man that you're waiting for, King, then I know who he is. As then King, like, I guess King was also waiting for this Joy Boy. As then King's like, who is it? As then we cut back to the present, we can see the clash. We see that top-headed, that CP9 member just like bouncing away. Like, top, 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 as he's on his hat. That's very important. He doesn't lose his hat. That's very important, people. So yeah, I guess he was like, well, The other two are most likely dead right now, so I'm gonna do what every smart person does now and run for the hills. Although, in this case, I guess it will be run down the hills. Down the waterfall? And we got us. This guy's gonna be jumping all over the place. Let's hope those marine ships haven't been destroyed yet by honestly, that's too bad. Zunisha or Big One Pirates? Which one of these things would destroy the ships if there was anyone destroying the marine ships? I guess you could also call him Black Whip, but that a complete fourth individual. Anyways, then we have Momonosuke screaming, Luffy will win! I know it! As they have Yamato screaming, do it, Momonosuke-kun! As they have Momonosuke screaming, come forth, flame clouds, obey me! And then we see all the citizens like laughing and still letting the lanterns up and being happy. Then we cut to a live flow dormitory Onigashima. And someone's like, yeah, whoa, oh, yeah, And kids like, oh my god, let's just get out of here. These people gave me the headache. Anyways, then we get like the waterfall finally reaching the main center, which I thought was already there, but I guess not yet. And then like it seems like everyone in this waterfall is like come there. As then we have screaming. Some people are like, "What is that record?" As then we are screaming, "The water of Zoro show save everyone!" Then we see Brooks, Robin, who seems to be unconscious. Maybe some other members. This is probably because of the water, but was some other samurai swimming as was like Robinson, blah blah. Then we see the Mings, yo. Then we see the Harpies, yay. You guys are the useless here. Then we see a Pooh and Imbi also falling down. Although it doesn't seem like either of the two are damaged, so I guess those two didn't go into a battle. For all we know, then we see the Wild also coming there and also washing to line with the hot pirates. Then we see them all be like, yeah, yeah, as the beast pirates, samurai, and everyone's there. Then we see Kiku, Usopp holding Kiku and Kinemon as Amnazil in the air somewhere. As everyone's like, what the? And good thing is you see Nami holding Tama. Nami, that's Speed's job. And Job is also there, so I guess we're gonna get Miracle work quickly. As then we have the some of the water actually it seems to be also affecting the ground below and making a shatter. As then we have some of the geisha be like, yeah, also it sounds like Osami-chan. And then we have the Sanji holding Osami. As the rat mouse is in Sanji's hair, as I was like, where did this water come from? As he has a heart in his eyes because Osami is holding him for a deep laugh. And then we have some of the beast pirates that were with Frankie. I guess they are aware they need to serve him. As they're like, we saw them before, but still. And then we have Thanksgiving, careful, you're getting washed away! As we see them washing, which is fun because I'm pretty sure the crab girl should be able to withstand that. I don't know why. As then we have treasure respiratory second floor. As Denji's like, you've done well, really well. As we see him, Denji holding uh, Hiyori in his, with him as they have Orochi's burning hand on the floor. So to confirm, yes, he's still a burning hand on the floor. Is that just like to have endured this for so many moons, Hiyori-sama? There we got a flashback of him bowing as Kyoshiro to Hiyori. Although this one actually looks like Hiyori was a bit older. Like I think like right before the geisha, although she seems to have destroyed clothing, so I'm not like sure. But yeah, anyways, there Hiyori just finally crying. Is there a bunch of people screaming like, "Wah! The island! Is it falling?" Is there a Yamato be like, "The flame clouds are gone! Not good!" I guess you guys are finally seeing the threat level of the flame clouds. As there we have Onigashima tipping down as where Monosuke was pushing it. As Monosuke was like, Onigashima, it's going to crash! And then we have back to the dragon head and fist fight with Luffy and Kaido as Kaido is bounding down Luffy's hand as Kaido's like, Straw Hat, what kind of world do you wish to make? As Luffy's impairing like, yeah. As then we have uh Monosuke saying, Flame clouds appear! And that state, Momonosuke makes a bunch of flame clouds, fire surrounding Onigashima to, I guess, help it not fall down. And then we see that Luffy's face getting bigger, good than Kaido this time. Before it was at least like beatable, but now it's like overwhelmingly bigger. And then Luffy responds with a world where my friends, which starts to slam down on Kaido, as that seems to have knocked him out. I don't know, his eyes went white. As he says, can eat as much as they like. As then that punch goes down. Down at Kaido. Though, as Luffy's like, that's my kind of world. As then, but I also think Kaido's eyes regain consciousness. Not as then that punch actually sends Kaido down to the floor. As he gets sent back, and his eyes are getting wide out, then he is kind of like, there's like super showing the speed effect. As then Kaido slams down to complete it down. As everyone's just like chatting. As then we have Kaido falling what looks also like he's falling into hell right now. We get to the flashback dialogue in the previous with him saying, "In King, I know who it is." As Kaido's head gets a bit up, and it starts to bleed from its mouth. As he's falling out, he's like, "Who?" And then King's like, "Who is it?" And Scar's like in that flashback, like, Joy Boy is the man who'll be able to beat me one day. And then Kaido in his spinning dragon state is going down and down. It seems like the force itself is like combating everything. Then we have King smirking. As King's like, is that true? I don't think he'll ever appear. So yeah, I guess it's supposed to symbolize that Luffy is officially Joy Boy to Kaido and everyone because he defeated Kaido right now. And then we cut back up then we see the Flower Crab is still celebrating and everyone being all happy and cheering. Yay, please vanquish the scary dragon. Restore the Kuzuki clan. As two of the lanterns were. As then they still haven't seen the Onigashima. As the Onigashima finally falls down to ground thanks to Momonosuke. As they're all tired. As the island is down. As then Luffy is also starting to fall down. It's like 20 years of the of in the making. So yeah, end of chapter. Now this seems to very likely be the ending of the fight, although it could just be another, just a nice way to just a moment where Luffy is kind of out of it for now because it's kind of weird how everything is just now all fine. Like you'd really think that the people would at least see the fucking result. Like this entire thing, the island and everything came down, and it was just gonna come there without any problems. I guess it's supposed to symbolize people's wishes because the next update they are getting is everyone coming back victoriously and all that. But still, it's kind of weird how they didn't even fucking see the island until they're gonna have to remove it meant from the lands because it's gonna right next to Flock, like right up before seeing it. But yeah, we'll see on that. We'll see how that's gonna go. So what will happen to the next chapter? I can just see everyone in the next chapter kind of regrouping itself, being itself, and kind of getting everything better or something. Because no one actually saw Luffy's victory, and by looks of Luffy in the end, it doesn't look even he's gonna be able to kind of come there. Like, by looks of things, unless if honestly, by looks of things, it seems like Yamato's gonna have to get down, grab Luffy, grab Momonosuke as they're unconscious, and then drag them there to scream, "They are victorious! Kaido was vanquished." Because outside of that, no one actually seen this. Kind of ironic, honestly. This epic battle was going on, but then no one actually saw it. But yeah, I'm guessing the next chapter is gonna be a bit of an update, more where everyone is, everyone kind of recovering. Some of them are trying to escape, but that's probably it for it. Can't imagine there's gonna be that much else from it. But yeah, we'll see on that front. Also, there's gonna be a break next week, so yeah, it sucks. Okay, but oh well, whatever. I mean, after this giant clash, it's gonna be what we expected. Now, as for the chapter itself, while I do understand the chapter itself, it's a pretty fun chapter when it comes to Kyle's backstory and a bit of the whole thing with it. I like that whole, vanquishing be kind of separing Orochi and all that. Although the one thing I do feel like this chapter is what the problem with this chapter is the fact that Momonosuke and Luffy's big moments here just kind of it seems like they cancel each other out. They don't really feel like they are working together. Like I'm sure there's a deeper feeling theme behind that. Like Momonosuke, the true leader, being able to hold Onigashima up and bring it down about everyone dying and all that, side effects of a giant eye falling down without anything in the middle of it. And Luffy defeating Kaido is supposed to like power the two, and in the theme. But still, it's just kind of a weird. But still, I feel like kind of takes away from the epicness of the two, of these two feats right now. But yeah, I get why, and I get into what's, and I get if it would be some theme more, but still just kind of takes away, in my opinion. Now, as for Kaido, now as for the next chapter again, probably just everyone kind of regrouping, everyone getting healed. The captives who are dying, seeing if they're gonna survive or die. We'll see on that front, but yeah, it's just kind of like we'll see. It's like one of those chapters we could either go bad or can just go. We're in the conclusion part. It's interesting how we don't have like an act three and then we get act four, but we'll see. Maybe the act three is gonna be next chapter or something. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. So regardless, I hope you uh like this chapter reaction. I hope you guys leave your thoughts in the in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.